The government has for years been promising new rules to try to stop big business scandals like the collapse of Carillion in 2018. Finally, the rules are here and they're much more radical than thought. Dom's here with the details and the rest of the business news. Morning, Dom.
Yes, good morning, Martha. There's a white paper out this morning on this. It includes most of the recommendations of 3 reviews commissioned by the government of the rules around how businesses are run. And there are a few other surprise ones, like the power to take bonuses off directors after those bonuses are awarded. We'll talk more about that in a second. Also this morning, it's a year since the pubs were closed for the first time because of the pandemic. We'll talk to the head of one pub's company about the struggle to survive. And the Bank of England sets interest rates today. What should we expect? First, the new white paper. Well, it has a very catchy title, Restoring Trust in Audit and Corporate Governance. It's quite a big overhaul of how companies are run and, crucially, how auditors, the accountants who are paid to check the numbers are correct, should work in future. Sir Donald Brydon is the former chairman of the London Stock Exchange, and he was the author of one of those 3 government reviews, the one about how auditors should work. And he joins us. Sir Donald, good morning. What's your general reaction to the content of the white paper?
Good morning, Dom. I'm very pleased that the government has brought together all the recommendations from the 3 reviews, and I think has shown that, and in audit, that we can still get a great deal better. And they've made a whole raft of proposals picking up on the recommendations of those reviews, which I think will help to restore confidence and trust significantly.
For those who don't follow this so closely, why are auditors so important? They're certainly not front and centre when it comes to the world of business, but they do play a very important role, don't they?
So many of us depend on business for our living and our life, whether it's suppliers or customers or employees or shareholders. And what really matters is that the information upon which those people make their decisions is accurate and honest. And auditors' role is to ensure, as far as is humanly possible, at a reasonable cost, that that information is truthful. I think people want to know 3 things about business. How is the business performing? Is it honestly run? And will it survive? And auditors are key to answering all 3.
One of the things the government is keen to do, or has been keen to do, is to try and break up, is perhaps not quite the right word, but diminish the power of the big 4 audit firms. One of the plans is that when they do an audit, they should take on a junior audit partner, a smaller firm, a smaller accountancy firm to work alongside them. I think to most people that sounds like a recipe for division and a lack of coordination in something, making things worse rather than better.
I think you could view it differently. I think you could view it as being an attempt to broaden the pool of knowledge and skills. It's not healthy that frequently companies are faced with a choice of perhaps 1 or only 2 possible auditors. And any imaginative ways of trying to expand the pool of auditors, I think, has to be welcomed. In addition, the government's also talking about taking a reserve power to put a market cap on how much any individual firm might have of the market for audit. And I think the 2 proposals taken together will help to expand the pool and improve the choice.
And just briefly, so we are a little bit short on time. New duties on directors, including they have to, in essence, sign off the accounts to say they're true and fair. Did that work when something similar was tried in America?
Well, it's a really complex question. That as much of this field is, yes, it has. And the number of restatements of accounts in the United States has fallen significantly since they went down a similar path. But they went down a more costly and less proportionate path, and I think the government's got the balance about right here.
Thank you very much, Sir Donald Brydon.